Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us, viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us, viewers. Remember, you are viewing the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago, where we get things done by what? By demanding. By what? By exercising our rights as a citizen. So remember, you have rights as a citizen. Every 5 years, the government depends on you to remain in power for another 5 years. I hope you all understand that. Viewers, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. On Facebook, it's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Remember, those of you who have your Facebook account, you have your phone, you have your tab, you're on your computer, by the TV. Go to your Facebook account, just search Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Like and share as we go live, viewers. So remember that on Facebook. And also on YouTube, viewers, it's Real Talk. Also on YouTube. So you're searching for TT Real Talk, subscribe, hit the bell, and you will know when we go live. So Trinidad and Tobago on your Facebook, on your YouTube, share it, like it, comment. Remember, there's a rerun of this program tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. also. Now, Real Talk is offering you 4%, viewers. Make an investment with our company today. As you all know, we are a large company in Trinidad and Tobago, local and regional. So Real Talk group of companies I'm going to say comprised of Real Talk Real Estate, Real Talk Equipment Rental, Real Talk Security and Intelligence Unit. We have Real Talk Credit Union Information. We have Real Talk Finance and Investment. And also I am a licensed money lender. And very soon, hopefully in 2 weeks from now, you're going to have Real Talk Executive Rental. Range Rover, BMW, Porsche, Benz. The company is just growing. God is blessing me, blessing my company, and we just growing and growing and growing. Imagine you have a little wedding to go to. You want to be driven out in style. You know, something up to date, something in the market. 10 years from now, you remember that, you know, on our wedding day, honey, we married, our ride, our transport was a Porsche or a Range Rover. Imagine that, eh? Imagine that. And it comes with a driver. So in about 2 weeks' time, viewers, Real Talk Executive Rental will be launched to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, let me tell you something. When you trust God, God is make things happen for you. You see, when you have your heart clean and you're honest with yourself, all the people would say you're this, you're that, you're the next. Let me tell you something. Mouth will say anything. Mouth will say anything. But you see your heart? You see your heart? Now in Islam, that they say when you're going to perform your salat, to do your prayer, right after you make your wudu, he say, you see your intention? God is look at me, you know, but God is look at our intention. Our intention is how God has blessed you. And because of the goodness of my heart, because of the intention that I just care about myself on a day-to-day basis with, my company is growing. It is growing. How do you think Real Talk could offer 4%? But I guess no. No. It's because we are solid. Solid as a rock. Build your house upon a rock. And when the storm comes, your house will be standing. But if you build your house on quicksand, when the storm comes and the sand shifts, well, that is it. That's you and your house. That's you and your house. So viewers, take the opportunity to invest in Real Talk with a 4% interest at the end of every 12 months. At the end of every 12 months. You know, I often love to stress, and if you invest $100,000 and you get the interest of $4,000 per year, imagine if you sign a 5-year contract. Now, this $100,000 is a saved $100,000 that you ain't touching. Right? So invest that into Real Talk. Remember, I'm a licensed money lender also, you know. I'm a licensed money lender also. So with your $100,000 being invested at $4,000 interest per year, in 5 years' time, you're going to get $20,000 on that same $100,000. And for 20 years and 30 years, you will have an investment put on in the bank, and you ain't even reaching close as what I am telling you. Not even close. So Real Talk equipment rental is also a part of Real Talk with excavator, backhoe, trucks. I tell you, Real Talk doing it, you know. All I feel is joke. I do business local, regional, and international. I think I can get so much thing done in Trinidad. Because when I come here, I just demonstrate my rights. So when you hear the public calling me now, I want to tell side, oh, you're bashing PNM and you're bashing UNC. No, no, no. There's a difference between bashing and there's a difference between holding accountability and there's a difference for demanding. So just know what you're doing and you will get things done. That's why when I come on my set and I like this, it's Saeed. And you know the good thing about it? The good thing about it is that I don't ask nobody to fund the program. You know why I'm boasting tonight? Because of the blessings of God. God has said, when you want to boast, boast on me. Don't boast on yourself. Because if it wasn't for God, I would not have reached where I am today. So boast on God. That's why they say, hey, keep your money. I don't need your ad. 5 years, we're going strong. And I have a powerful team working with me. So I don't take praises myself. Yes, it's my show, but I can't do it by myself. I need workers, and I have a very, very experienced, powerful team being backed by Real Talk. Why? God is send the best, you know. When God knows where He carrying you and where He wants you to be, He just send the best, you know. He just send the best, you know. I have a production guy there, a director. The man used to work from Win TV. From Win TV. So he in his business directing television years now, since Win TV days. I have an audio guy and graphics guy, Navin Lalu. The man wife is a songbird, you know. Navin is a specialist. He good with editing and streaming. Plus I had Jovel, I had Shania. I had one or two of them there. William, is that right if your name call? Hey, here is that. William, just now we have break dancers and things on Real Talk, you know. All I feel is joke. I have a partner there in a dance school, a class or something. The man break dancing, the man flexing. You feel female alone could do it? No. The guy's coming up behind. It's competition. Who better than who? One of these days, he go organize the crew and you go see a live performance. And well, nice. So viewers, remember, take advantage of the 4% offer that you're getting. And remember, nowhere in Trinidad and Tobago you're going to get a 4% on an investment. 4% on an investment. Now, listen to this. I'm a licensed money lender. So, if you could say what they want. They could say what they want. And then they get a Real Talk credit union information. Are we good to go? We good to go. Everything Saeed doing is above board. You know why? Because they go label me. They go label me if they catch me in something. So hence the reason why everything I do this be legit, documented. And where I'm not part of crime, I am part of the solution, so definitely I can't be part of the problem. You understand? We're trying to fix it. So Trinidad and Tobago, an update. National Flour Mill CEO Ian Mitchell stated the company is currently working on price reduction for its commercial customer. Remember when we highlighted and I told you that I believe it was National Flour Mill, they dropped their price on all the brands. But they didn't specify what, right? So they are working on something for commercial customer, meaning the 45 kg, that is the 100 pound. That is the commercial customers. Now, Mitchell said, we will be working directly with our representative customer to offer solution that best meet their needs. We're talking about the bakery, we're talking about the food outlets. We're talking about the double vendors. These are commercial customers. Now, NFM announced its decrease of retail consumer to be around 10% on
NFM
Monday, while Nutrimix had a decrease of 10 to 13% on Country Pride and the Nutrimix Premium grade 2 kg and 10 to 12% on its 10 kg on July 3rd. This also comes after the Prime Minister made a Facebook post, we have the post, on Wednesday, which he said, so a higher flour price was enough to see an instant rise in the price of bread, but a lower flour price is not enough to lower the price of doubles and bread. Now, let's keep this in mind. Flour raised, I believe, twice before the doubles man actually raised his price. I want to let you understand that. I want to let you understand that. The price of flour increased twice before the doubles vendor raised their price. I live in Trinidad. I'm up to date with my news. So now, viewers, Rajiv Dipti, president of the Supermarket Association, said these price adjustments will take place immediately with the replacement of shelf talkers to reflect new price at the point of purchase. He added, a number of stores would have inventory having purchased at the old or higher price. So there is a decision of credit rebate being currently worked out with a supplier and a retailer. To reflect this, we are also presently awaiting clarity on whether the large size are being discounted as well. So viewers, we're going to try to get Rajiv tomorrow night, hopefully, on our program to find out a little more on the reduction price, and with the supermarket owner buying at the higher price, what actually are they going to put in place? NFM is working it out, so we're going to hear what they have to say. So moving on now, viewers, President of the Supermarket Association of Trinidad and Tobago, Rajiv Dipti, have stated that it won't be immediate, but in due course, consumer will begin to sell or to see a decline in the price of goods on local grocery shelves as commodities decline on the world market. So viewers, after this, he was questioned on the continued decline in commodity price on the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, Food Price Index. The UN agency reported that the index, which tracks monthly charges in the international price of commonly traded food commodities, averaged 122.3 points in June, down to 1.4% from May and 23.4% from its peak in March 2022. Remember, in March 2022, it would have been the peak in COVID-19. It would have been almost a year and a half or 2 years into COVID-19. And let me tell you something, prices were ridiculous. Shipping a container went from 3,000 US to 13,000 US. We are trying to get Rajiv on the phone. Let's hope he's available to have a little discussion with us viewers. Now, viewers, it noted decline in price of basic goods like cereal, vegetable oil, dairy, and sugar. So far, local consumers have benefited from lower price on rice, flour, due to a decline in international price and other factors. So hopefully, viewers, in the coming weeks, in the coming days, we're going to see a decline in food prices on the shelves at groceries, seeing that the shipping cost has went down from 13,000 US back to 3,000 and 4,000 US shipping container. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Farming. Good night. Farming.
Go right ahead, your life.
Sorry, let me tell you something, eh? We don't like nothing in our why. Because we are followers. I'll tell you why we are followers. Because we are the push serve to lead and make some serious with the roads and things to protect. Because if we didn't do that side, we in problem, you know. I don't want no political party, you know. We have to lead. Side. We have to lead. Because we are going stress.
Thank you, my friend. I come to lead and I didn't come to follow, you know. I come to make sure things change in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. And by the power that God have invested in me to become a spiritual person, let me tell you something. When I come here and I tell you I pushing for X, Y, and Z, with the seed come forth. That is a track record that Real Talk side have in this country. 13 legislations and amendment in 2022. Imagine that, eh? Imagine that. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear DL Singh telling Trinidad and Tobago, do not panic concerning the monkeypox virus. After this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Real Talk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Caroni Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook. Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now again, I'm going to encourage you to grab the opportunity to get 4% on an investment. So viewers, our numbers will be on screen in a few seconds. Take the opportunity, grab it while you can, because I'll tell you something. Prices are going up in Trinidad and Tobago. Every month, it's a new tax. It is something new that the government of the day is introducing to Trinidad and Tobago. So what you could do, get in touch with our office Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Saturdays from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Get in contact with our office, set up an appointment, and come in. Come in to hear how you can benefit on a 4% on a fixed deposit at Real Talk. Remember, viewers, I'm also a licensed money lender. So making money is something that we do. Paying interest is something that we do. Giving financial advice is something that I do. I've been in this industry for as long as I could remember. As long as I could remember. I'm also an accountant, so I'm in this business years now. So the bank cannot fool me about interest rates on fixed deposit and loans. No, I'm a licensed money lender, so I know about it. But as we go on, Health Minister Terence Dial Singh again called on the population to not panic as the second case of monkeypox infection has been confirmed. And given the assurance that the public health system was prepared for monkeypox, Dial Singh stated that the disease is spread by sexual contact, while the risk to the general public is low. Listen to this.
The people who need to be concerned are obviously that gentleman who has the virus and his very close contacts. Monkeypox is transmitted only via very close, intimate physical contact that occurs during sex, prolonged hugging, kissing, that type of thing. So the risk to the general population is extremely low to non-existent.
Now, viewers, he said preparation would have been made previously with the Cora Hospital, which is ready to accommodate mpox cases. Dial Singh also noted that the vaccine protocol is different from COVID, as only close contact of the case affected will be advised to isolate and vaccinate it. Listen to the Health Minister one more time.
Vaccination protocol, as again, is radically different to COVID. The vaccination protocol is not a mass vaccination program. You vaccinate the close contacts and the immediate contacts of the infected person. So that person's family circle, friend circle, who have been in close contact with that person, those persons will be offered the vaccination which we have in stock.
Viewers, you don't need to panic. According to Dial Singh, it's only through sexual contact it could happen. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Sayeed. Good night to all the other listeners and viewers. Mr. Sayeed, I'm thinking, I'm wondering, since, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, and you're loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm wondering, that statement at the 50th anniversary higher, when our Prime Minister said, the region requested a fast ferry for the region, nobody has responded but our Prime Minister, Dr. Rawi. You see, and they requested a fast ferry boat for the region. But we're wondering now, whose expense that going to be on?
Correct.
Is he going to get a fast ferry for the region? Because me and Northern is already the answer and you respond. Therefore, we have to look at it. At any time, a lot of people saying, I love my country, but nobody is saying, I love the people, my people also. I do thank you.
Thank you, my friend. So, viewers, we're going to the Ministry of Works and Transport. Minister of Works and Transport has announced a three-phase plan to alleviate traffic in Shogunas, including a long-term plan of expanding the Salman Hochoy Highway. Works Minister Rohan Sinanan stated that the design will complete, but most of the work still had to be tendered out, so he could not calculate the cost or give a time frame for the work. He said the second phase involved adding lanes, and the third would be a long-term plan of an interchange on the highway. In a release, the ministry announced an executive team from the ministry met with members of the Shogunas Chamber of Industry and Commerce, as well as business people, to address traffic in the borough and the surrounding area. Now, Sinanan said different projects were already in different stages of progress for the first phase, including preparation work such as building new drainage to allow the widening of roads. Caller, good night.
Good night, Sayeed, and to all your listeners. This is the imitation vaccine brigade. A quick point. You see all that Sinanan doing is hogwash. Let them pave, before you widen, pave all the access and the route into Shogunas. If you pave all of that road, that will reduce traffic by 50%. Because all the potholes, they slow down people. All right. I want to talk about the major event happened a week ago, the CARICOM meeting. I want to tell all them leaders, they're really honest to ourselves. You look at the people who were sitting at the head table, all the leaders, there was only one woman. You understand that?
Yes.
Why a male-dominated leadership? Why they didn't put in the agenda to address equity in women leadership in the CARICOM? Because a lot of women are brighter than some of them, just like the Prime Minister. Okay? The second thing I want to talk about, and they're bringing it up, they're hiding the issue of Guyana. When Guyana was under pressure, CARICOM didn't intervene. You know why? They had Sridhar Rampal, CARICOM Secretary General, who was part of the Burnham regime. Eric Williams did absolutely nothing. We treat Guyana citizens with contempt. I used to travel right to the region. And if I'm aligned with a lot of Guyanese, from which I mop them out, they make me go through. Once the Guyanese started to talk, they put them aside and treat them badly. Every Caribbean country did that, inclusive of Trinidad, Barbados, and Jamaica. So those are the two things I wanted them to address, and they have failed miserably. Leadership, create a space for more women, because they know our leaders, just like our Prime Minister, like to insult women, and you see what the new CARICOM leader did? He went on a platform. He was arrogant, distasteful when he responded to Tiwari question. And then the next day he started to talk about women with eyelash and all kind of things. I wanted to pull him out of the television and do him whip whap. You see how this fella gets something? The Prime Minister of St. Vincent?
Yeah.
A woman did that to him because they disrespect women. He got a couple of boulders in his direction. I go and have a nice evening.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to hear bandit terrorizing Spring Village. And we're going to hear what the Commissioner of Police has to say after this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Realtor Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Grony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook. Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So Trinidad and Tobago, before we go into this section of the news, let's hear how the Commissioner of Police rate herself. Look at this, Listen carefully.
Anything on the 100 days of your time as Commissioner of Police?
You have time to check 100 days of policing workings.
How would you rate your performance, ma'am, so far?
Excellent.
Rated her performance excellent in the first 100 days of office. Good? No problem. Police Commissioner Earla Hayward Christopher has been called on to provide resources and ensure there are more patrol, especially in the Spring Village, Valsain area, which has come under siege as criminal gangs are roaming the area by committing a spate of robberies and home invasion. The video showed a group of 8 men on Bazzi Street, one holding a bolt cutter, trying to gain access to ram gas. The men fled after a security guard on the compound raised an alarm. All of this was provided to the St. Joseph Police, but there has been no arrest. The resident states that criminals stole expensive tools, which include 2 power saw, 3 power drills, and a bolt cutter and other items. Community members noted that this upsurge in criminal activity first took place in neighboring Real Spring, Valsain. So Trinidad and Tobago, the commissioner rated herself excellent in the first 100 days, while communities across Trinidad and Tobago are under what? Criminal attacks. So hear this now, with the bike video. So now viewers, I want to carry you through this step by step, and I have some questions to ask tonight. So we're going to see a video. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. We are under siege. Suddenly we are under siege. We are being held captive in our own house. Imagine that. So this bike man that is riding his bike there, does he have anything to do with this? Does he have anything to do with these men and them entering the community of Valsain? I'm asking the bike man that. Anybody have any video? With the bike man face, close up, send it to Real Talk. Send it to us. I'll tell you something. We have a little info on it, but we don't say not much yet. We don't say not much yet, but we working. I'm going to tell you something. It's about fixing Trinidad, It's about fixing Trinidad. So the countries throughout Trinidad and Tobago are under siege. Home invasion is on the rise. But the Commissioner of Police, I am excellent in doing my job. The other day when the media braced her, she ducked. You excellent and you ducking? I'll tell you something. If I had to be a hog on national television to get the job done, I will do that. It ain't nothing like no pretty boy dressing up and coming on TV and talking sweet words, while my neighbor being tortured and tormented with bandits patrolling the community. No, it ain't nothing like words coming out like honey through my mouth. No days for that. Done. It's done. The Prime Minister will go on a podium and rant and rave. Let me tell you something. All the rant and rave he raving, you still had to go in the grocery. You still had to go by the doctor. You still had to go by the pharmacy. You still had to get up and go to work, and price escalating in cost of living. So me, it ain't not like honey coming through my mouth, No. Cannot like honey coming through my mouth. I'm not gonna be no pretty boy. And say, well, you know, oh, Commissioner of Police, we need you to do something. The community is under threat. No, get with the act, Commissioner. That is how I approaching it now. No pretty boy and sweet words. No, days for that done. Days for that done. Communities are being terrorized by bandits. Don't expect sweet words to come out my mouth. And hi, Commissioner, my name is Saieed. No. Hey, yeah, that's not you, Commissioner. Yes. What have you been doing for Trinidad and Tobago? What? Criminals are vicious. You wanna see me act like honey? While criminals are being vicious? No, get that crap out of here. Get that crap out of here. While fathers have to hear their daughter screaming on the other room. You want sweet words come out my mouth? No. The real talk. This is not some snow cone show, you know. This is not some ice cream parlor, you know. To get things done, I will load you up. See how I've been doing it for the last 3 years? 11 laws are amended in Trinidad and Tobago. Legislation passed by the Attorney General, the former Attorney General, because Saieed demanded it, and I showed what I wanted it for, and we got it done. Don't expect words of honey to be coming out of my mouth. No, days for that crap done. Says two things: either the commissioner decide to resign and go home and live the rest of his life in peace, or at 60 years, you can't come out and face the public as the commissioner of police. 60 years, you could get heart attack, you could get stroke, your blood pressure could go up, a vein could bust in the back of your neck. Come on. If we got a good commissioner, resign and go home and enjoy the rest of your life. Me, I will load them up, you know. My job is to load them up, you know. My job is to hold them accountable for their office, you know. That is why every year I spend my money. My money I'm supposed to be saving to enjoy some cruise ship somewhere. But you know what I'm doing? I'm taking my savings and I'm pumping it into Real Talk with Saieed Ali so the people could have a platform to voice their concerns. Because you can't call any other program and voice your concern. No, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Call her good night.
Hey, good night. Good night, Mr. Saieed.
Go right ahead, my friend. You're live.
Yeah, the same person from Parliament again. Hey, what's going on, eh? Let me tell you some great program. You feed them with love, with life, and you hit them very hard. I will tell you why. Because you bring in the real fact for the citizens of this country and the crime situation. Watch it on the video there. Hey, that is really ridiculous. It's very sad. So keep up the good work, Mr. Saieed. The caller from Parliament, keep up the good work. God bless you and your staff. Take care.
Thank you, my friend. Let me tell you something. Days for putting honey in your mouth and talking, done, you know. You're done. When that bandit jump your fence, here we're going on as your family involved, you know. Nobody else on that compound but you and your family, you know. You, your wife, the husband, the wife, the brother, the grandmother, the sister. They will be tormented by bandits. They will be tormented. That is why I just say, when you jump my fence, let me hear how much good mother son. You're not like a strainer on side compound. You saw them bandits walking your place and their business? Walk in my place, I will show you my business. I just always say that, you know. I just always say that, you know. Pull a gun at me and it snap, run, you know. Because the Rottweiler behind you, I hope you could jump the fence fast enough. I hope you could jump the fence fast enough. So hear this. St. Augustine MP Khadija Amin has called on the Commissioner of Police to take note of the increase in criminal activities in the St. Augustine constituency and deploy the necessary resource to prevent and deter such activities. Amin said she has been appealing for more police patrol, as she noted that she has been updated by residents experiencing or expressing their fear. I mean, question whether the police have the resources to respond adequately and in a timely manner. Listen to this.
As Member of Parliament for St. Augustine, I am very concerned about what is an increase in home invasions and robberies in the St. Augustine constituency, where we have bandits and criminals patrolling either in vehicles or in gangs on foot, where you have 5 or more people patrolling the area, scoping out, jumping fences in the night and in the wee hours of the morning. We have several incidents that were caught on CCTV cameras by residents in the Spring Village, Valsain area, also in the Valsain South area, but also in the Paget areas. So we are very concerned, and although residents are taking precautions, we are worried with this drastic increase. If the police would have the resources to respond adequately and timely to these incidents where people are jumping your walls, invading your houses, stealing things from outside of the house, outside of the home, gas tanks and power washers and so on. We will be having a series of meetings with the police, town meetings. We have had several in the St. Augustine constituency, in the area, scoping out, jumping fence area, also in the Valsain South area, but also in the Paget areas. So we are very concerned, and although residents are taking precautions, we are worried with this drastic increase. If the police would have the resources to respond adequately and timely to these incidents where people are jumping your walls, invading your houses, stealing things from outside of the house, outside of the home, gas tanks and power washers and so on. We will be having a series of meetings with the police, town meetings. We have had several, including in the Bamboo area and the St. Augustine South area. But my intention as Member of Parliament is to facilitate the police in reaching the community via hosting of these community police meetings and setting up neighborhood watch groups in every area, particularly those that are prone to criminal invasion.
So Trinidad, she stated that she planned to continue a series of meetings with the police following those successful held in the Bamboo and the St. Augustine South area. So Khadija, I wish you all the best in whatever it is you are doing for your constituency, and we need more MPs, more councillors in the community to step up. Step up. Send me videos of the meeting, send me voice note, I will highlight it. Because your constituency is depending on the MP and the councillor. Not just for the roads, you know, not for the box train and the street light, you know, but to make sure the community is safe. All MPs in communities should be able to go to the police station and ask for updates on patrols. Get active in your community. Because when the bandits jump into all your house and then rape the wife, rape the daughter, rape the grandmother, what the MP and the councillor are doing? They can't do nothing. Because if you always start prevention, better than cure in your community, it would have been safe. It would have been safe. It would have been safe. But are you doing that? Are you vouching for your community? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. MPs have tight security. Tight security. But you know what will spill security? You know what will get an MP scared? You see, if they have a drive-by shooting with an MP in an area and bodyguards, and bandits pass and offload an AR-15, let me tell you something. MPs in Trinidad and Tobago going to start thinking different. You see, coming to election time, there is always say both parties bandits just break open their office. Some of them burn down offices, some of them documents missing. So when you hear MPs in the community and they have tight security, and you hear a bandit pass now and offload an AR-15 on MPs and their security team, then and only then they will realize how serious crime is in Trinidad and Tobago. You might say, oh Saeed, you're inciting violence. Inciting? Or let's see what happened in Spring Village. Who incited violence? Saeed? No, I tried to get the damn problem solved. I tried to get the problem fixed in the community. Do MP care? No, they wouldn't care. When I have 15 offload in a meeting, then they go start caring. Then the commissioner from 60, she might turn 40. Get us now. If they had no show in Trinidad and Tobago, just bring the real facts all here, like real talk, you know. And I could guarantee you that, you know why? Media Association rated #1 current affairs program. You know what is that? That is facts. That is why I could come here and say it. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed. Farming again.
You're live. Go right ahead.
Mr. Saeed. Hello?
Yes, you're live.
Mr.
Go right ahead.
You doing the almighty working on the side. Don't work for them, you know.
They can't come wrong me, you know.
All right. Yes, I will tell you why. Because you there for 5 years, 6 years in your program. You're showing them the fact. Whoever there, so don't worry them. Don't worry them at all. Like I can them, it's back to it.
I always light my candle in the caller. I always light my candle in Thank you, my friend. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear Amo talk about take recommendation on killer robot to cabinet. Let me tell you something. These men and them right in the head. They can't fix it manually. They want to get a robot. We're going to hear about this after this break.
Real Talk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Grooney Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook. Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan? Only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. So here it is. Attorney General Regional Amo SC will attempt to reduce the threat of lethal weapon system or killer robots taught through legislation. The latest moves come as the countries continue to grapple with gun violence and a climbing murder count, which has already crossed 300 for the year. Speaking in an interview, Amo maintained that the use of artificial intelligence to kill human targets is a concern that authorities cannot turn a blind eye to. Will you hear that? Artificial intelligence. We cannot have proper system working in Trinidad, but we want artificial intelligence. He stated that he wants to make recommendation to the cabinet that we need to develop legislation to regulate how these artificial intelligence will work. To break it down in different things. Scrapyard dealers, they cannot get a simple export license since August last year. We're in July 2023. Next month will be August, will be 1 year. Scrap metal dealers are waiting on an export license. Trade Industry Minister Gopi Schoon cannot bring it forward together with the Attorney General to give them the license to export scrap metal. But they're talking about artificial intelligence. Eh? Come on, Amo. Where your mind is? In Trinidad or your mind is in China? Which one? I would like to know. We local people who deal in scrap iron cannot get a simple document stating you have a license to export old scrap iron that the citizen or the scrap metal dealer will go around Trinidad and Tobago buying old iron, old battery, car engine, old transmission, trying to clean up Trinidad and Tobago. You understand what I'm saying? They can't get a license to export it, but you talking about artificial intelligence? What run away with your mind? What in God's name ran away with your mind? I applaud the move. But fix a simple problem first. A simple thing as pepper spray. You cannot bring out the proper amendment and legislation so citizens of the country could purchase pepper spray. You want artificial intelligence and what? Pepper spray? Tell us something, don't you in Trinidad I could come up on TV and do this, you know. You tell nobody else, you know why? They're locking them down one time. Pepper spray. Citizens can't get pepper spray in their hand. You're talking about artificial intelligence. You want to make we robots? You want to make we bulletproof? I feel you watching too much of this movie they call iRobot. I'm telling you. You stick on that movie they call iRobot. Caller, good night.
Yes, sir, good night.
Go right ahead.
Saeed, you're touching on some real nice sensitive issues tonight, sir. I like that. But I'm going to tell you something, right? You make a real good point. You see when you start to talk about they can't even manage a manual system and they want to go digital and they want to go AI and all kind of things. listen, you make a real good point. These people so backwardated in this country is a real shame. It's a real shame. Let me tell you something, eh? You see this whole crime issue that taking place in Spring Village, right? Why the UNC always have to be a reactive party, boy? Why them? So she could not make that statement long ago before all this thing started? Look how long Shogunas on that siege. We can't come out of the house in night again. You stop the bar burger and take your vehicle. You can't go nowhere again.
And she waited till Spring Village go on that stage to come and make that statement. So they could not make that months ago, right? For them to have more security patrols, and they could not do that before it reached somebody's yard, right? Why the UNC had to be so? In everything, once Rowley says something, the UNC going to say something else. Nobody is talking his benefit and his country and his citizens in his countryside. That is what's going on here. People want to see a reduction in crime here. Get rid of Fitzgerald line. And by next week, I'm betting on you, we have a reduction in crime. Let me tell you something. If people don't understand what's going on, politics playing a very big role in the police service right now. The police commissioner is only listening to certain people. In the politicians have their hand wrapped around the police commissioner. That is why we cannot get things done. Nobody don't respect she, you know. If people don't understand what's going on right now, she first than McDonald's Jacob, you know. Nobody have no respect for she. And Fitzgerald Hines, we get word that this man only closing on certain units in the police service. So how many people going to function if they're only closing on certain elite units that's supposed to deal with certain crimes? How many people going to function? I trying to figure this thing out. It's like the PNM want crime to escalate in this country for some apparent reason. Like they had their agenda set for the first world people agenda. And I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out this thing. I don't know if you can help me understand this thing. I was reading about this monkeypox vaccine that STVREALTALK is talking about. They only going to issue it if you have monkeypox. I read that correct? Are they going to give you the vaccine if you have the virus?
We hearing all kind of things.
But I'm trying to figure out this thing because how they can you have a vaccine if you have a virus? And the purpose of the virus in your body is to get immunity. I'm trying to figure it out. It's not making sense now. And they're coming back with this whole vaccine thing again. People have to wake up and understand what's going on in this country, you know. We're going right on and we're going on real fast. People need to make a decision now what it is they want to do. And this Keith Rowley government, let me tell you something, this Keith Rowley government, because them living a full life of a taxpayers hard-earned money, that don't mean the rest of the country living first world, you know, that we have to go AI, you know. The rest of the country suffering here, boys. And Keith Rowley wants to talk about flour and doubles. He talking about doubles and flour.
My friend, we got to cut your short there. I do apologize. We probably have about 1 minute in our program tonight. But viewers, it's just something I want to touch on, but we're going to touch on this. We're going to talk about it more on another night program. The Bankers Association of Trinidad and Tobago is finalizing a partnership with Crime Stoppers and the police service as they fight back against criminals who have been robbing customers after they withdraw cash at ATMs and banks in the country. Now let me tell you something. How many minutes we have? I love you never 1 minute on our program time, but a lot of the robberies that took place, here the information I got from a lot of individuals who got robbed. Saeed, when we went to our car, the bandit come, knock on our glass and told us the exact amount that they have withdrawn from the bank. Give me the 40,000 now take out. Give me the 30,000 now take out. Give me the 5,000 now take out. How does the bandit know that you took out 10,000, 5,000 or 20,000? To start with, how did they know that? This will continue on another night. So, viewers, you have been Real Talk with Saieed Ali, the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago, where we get things done. Our rerun of this program is tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So, viewers, remember, call our offices tomorrow. Just flash the number on screen one more time. Call our offices, set up an appointment, come in to hear on how you can get a reward of 4% on our fixed deposit in Real Talk. So viewers, you got the number? Anyhow, we run out of time. Viewers, that is our number. Contact our office. Find out about our 4% offer. Remember, I'm a licensed money lender. Remember, Real Talk have Real Talk credit union information. So, we are legit. Until we meet again, viewers, I am Saieed Ali, telling you, Illa anta makia rakuza raba anta illa. Protect your family at all costs. Good night.